Yes, sir! Everyone, welcome to the Voice of the Generation. My name is the Voice of the Generation. I'm not going to say my name. But today I will be having my very first player interview. And today I will be interviewing the most underrated lineman in the state of Louisiana. I will be interviewing Mr. Donald Collins. I'm going to see if you got my message. Gotta wait for Donald Collins to join right quick. All right, Donald, take your camera off. I'll turn your camera on. Oh, I gotta add me in first. Yes, sir. Donald Collins in the house. Most underrated lineman. Donald Collins, what's up? Like your jacket, man.
Appreciate it.
So how you been, bro?
Honestly, I've been chilling,
Oh, for real? How the season going for you?
The season so far.
Yeah, how you feel about it?
Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Yep.
Like, as a whole unit, we're doing good.
Yep.
I'm excited to see, for what we got in the future. But yeah, overall the season doing good.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with your team, man. Y'all really good.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Y'all really was getting doubted. I ain't gonna say no names though by some people. After the scrimmage with Westgate, but
Yeah.
I had y'all back. I knew y'all was gonna do good. I ain't gonna say no names though.
Yeah, what you gotta realize though, in that scrimmage, we ain't really. That was our first time, coming out together playing against somebody else.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, we kind of just got to build like a chemistry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself, bro.
All right, I'm gonna start off like this. All right, you gotta stop calling me Donald, double quarter pounder,
I stopped that.
chicken tender, 10-piece nugget, Diet Coke, large Sprite. I understand, but that still hurt. That still hurt. You gotta chill with that.
I did.
But I'm Donald Collins. Yes, sir. I play football, Acadiana, left tackle. On the offensive line.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me, I'm a
All
senior.
right. You have any plans on after school?
Honestly, I plan on attending SLCC to become an automotive technician. That's the plan for right now.
That's good.
Yeah. Nice to have a little plan set up.
So how does it feel to be a state champion?
I feel good. Like waking up, I got my ring up there. All right. So I wake up, I look at it, I'm like, wow, we did that.
Yep.
And like I want to experience that again.
Yep.
So like the feeling is just different. Like when you've been working so hard for something, when you finally got it and you accomplish that goal, it makes you want to do it again and again.
Yep.
So yeah.
So what was the process that you went into, you and the coaches when, like, did the coaches tell you we're going to start, or they just put you in the starting spot last season?
So Honestly, it kind of just came out of nowhere. Like I didn't think that I would play.
Yes.
So when the opportunity came, somebody got injured for the period of time, and so I was like the next person up. And me, I did what I had to do as a player on the team to step up and play my role. And so I guess the coaches saw that hey, he can really do that, like he can really play. And so they decided to move me into that starting lineup. And so I mean, if you think about it, it kind of like it's kind of just like random because like I never thought I would play. Nobody else would be like, "Oh, you go start." No, it was like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the process of me coming that started. And then not to mention, I didn't start freshman or junior or sophomore year.
Yes.
So that's 2 years. Where it's like, oh yeah, he not gonna play. You not gonna play. But I went to practice, showed what I can do,
Yeah.
and now I'm a starter.
You have one of the great stories. You're one of many players like that. They had Kenneth George, who was a former player at Acadiana. He didn't play much. He didn't start much. He didn't really he didn't start at all. But he was mostly a special teams player, and now he's a starter at Tennessee. He wound up working his tail off. Went to JUCO, got a scholarship to Tennessee. He played a good bit these last few seasons, and now I think he's starting. I don't know, but you and him are one of the great stories to come out of Acadiana from people that didn't play much. So yeah, what do you think is different from this season and last season?
Difference? Well, I'm a due to the whole COVID situation.
Mhm.
It's like the environment on that Friday night. It's not the same.
Yeah,
That's like a big difference to me
yeah,
because it's like we used to have in big crowds, people cheering, all this other stuff. We can't have that right now, and it's like I don't want to say it's kind of like sad and depressing, but it's like it's just a different feeling. So it's like I don't know, you just don't feel the same. But then with the teammates we got, they make you feel good. They hype you up, they hype you ready for the game. So
yeah.
it's like they bring that feeling. And then another difference would be like some of the players. I mean, it's just we used to having certain players play this, but now that they gone, we got new players. It's like that's another difference too. And you'll kind of look back and be like, oh, so and so used to do that, but he not there no more. But yeah, that's two big differences to me: the players and like the whole atmosphere of Fridays.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're a leader on this team?
A leader. Uh, occasionally, like I know I should, being a senior, I should feel like a leader. And like, don't get me wrong, I do. Like, I do be leading, but it's like I'm like one out of like a lot of leaders. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, I feel like a leader at times, but like I also feel like I'm getting leading on by other people, and that's something I need to work on. Like, becoming a leader or whatever. It's just I never was like a leader type of person. Though.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you something. I want you to be very honest. Because you said something a few minutes ago. You like you didn't think you was gonna start. Do you think you have what it takes to go all state?
To go all state,
Yes.
honestly, from what I feel, I had the potential. I had the
Yes.
potential to go all state. I feel like I got the potential, and like I'm a show out on Fridays. Me and the team we will show out, and so I'm a I'm gonna just play my best and see hopefully to get that all state tag. But if I don't, it's whatever. I try my best.
Yes. Now last year you played with Devin, played with Taylor, Gavin. Now that they've left, Jaden, Rustin, and Dalen, and now Justin is at center. What what do you think they have brought to the team on the O line this year that Taylor, Devin, and Gavin didn't? I don't know if that sounded correct.
I'm piecing it together. Hold up.
I don't
Did it?
I could
Oh,
mostly size.
I mean, yeah, it's like decide the difference. But honestly, they like getting similar. Like they becoming the same because the younger guys they kind of adapting what the older guys used to do. So and then you gotta remember that these people have also they've been playing JV, so they already got like knowledge of what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and so they kind of they getting up there with the older guys. Like for example, J- Jaden good,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
like
So
like good. I didn't think him being so young, you wouldn't think, oh no, Jaden good.
yeah.
And then Babineau at center. Babineau can honestly play any position, any
Mm-hmm.
position.
Yeah, he can.
So that's like a versatile player.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
And you play on side of fence, so that's a real good combo.
yeah. But I said, but then me and Fang also got that chemistry from last year.
Yes.
Same two positions, same. So yeah, we kind of just been doing that.
Yeah, I forgot fam started too. But yeah. What do you think makes Acadiana's O line so great and so talked about?
All the work we do in practice.
Yeah, because I've
I'm
been seeing you guys have really been getting low. You've been getting low. Y'all been winning one-on-one battles most of the game, So yeah.
it's it's the practice that does it. Because the coaches push us every day in practice. About how to be the best online we could be, and that's through all the drills we do. I honestly feel like we probably practice the hardest out of any team right now. I could be wrong. That's just me. I never, that's just me. Like it's the practices and how they push you to do the correct like things to do to like in order to succeed. And that's the reason why we won so much game. Our O line. It's like in my opinion, I feel like we undersized compared to other people. But it's like we gotta fight. Like
Yeah.
a lot, like we fight. Pad level important, all that.
I feel like last year y'all was most undersized, but like this year you're like 6 feet. Fant is kind of tall. Fant and Justin are like 5'11", and Rustin and Jaden is like 6'4".
Yeah. Like I consider like the tallest to
Yeah.
be Jaden, Rustin, and McDaniel. And if you count me as tall, I'm like what 6 foot, 6'1". If you count that as tall, then yeah. Everybody else is like shorter than that.
Yeah. Do you like doing boards?
Don't ask me that question again. Don't ask me that. Hey, no. I ain't never gonna lie. Boards at first, like when I first started doing it, it was hard. I hated them every day, and
Yes.
now it's to the point where it's like I'm to the point where I'm getting good at boards. So it's like it's not as hard as it used to be. But like if we practice without boards, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah. Uh, I remember the first time I did boards, I fell. I didn't know what to expect because freshman year everybody wasn't hitting hard. But once spring came around my freshman year, I went up against somebody, and I wasn't holding it that tight, and I fell. I got dust. I got dust in my shorts.
They knock you off, brother.
Yeah, he knocked me down. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta protect yourself, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even expect that though. But, if you I know you say you want to go to SOCC, but if a football opportunity came to you, would you take it?
Of course, I take any opportunity
All
because
right.
I mean they acknowledging me for what I worked on, and if they offering it like that, of course I'm taking the opportunity. What? Would you take the opportunity?
Uh, no, I would not have, because a lot of things change. My interests change fast.
Yeah.
Because when I graduated, I wanted to be an actor, and I took up acting at SOCC. And it's like now I don't even want to do it. Now I want to get into sports.
Yeah.
My interests be changing fast, and I've been wanting to be an actor since like 2014. And, it just changed just like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I show more dedication to this than than acting.
Do what you love to do.
Yep. How does it feel to be the number one team in the state?
I mean, if honestly, if it feels good, but then with that number one brand now we got, you got a lot of teams that want to come for it.
Yep.
So it's like it's cool and all, but you also got to remember that just because you number one don't mean somebody can take that from you. So it's good, and it's also like a motivation, to stay number one. Because like I wouldn't want nobody taking my number one spot. And so that's why we practice so hard, we play so hard, because we got that number one title that we trying to carry and continue on with.
And also, how does it feel to be nationally ranked for the first time since 2010?
I saw that.
Yeah.
That feeling right. Whew.
I'm kind of shocked last year's team wasn't like didn't get any.
Exactly, like because last year's team was great,
Yeah, I know all those
but
points.
then you got to realize that that's 2 different years though. So who's to say that the national ranked teams from last year and this year went down, causing us to go up? You got to think about that. You got to think about that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get nationally ranked, whew, great, great, great. That's like some of the best teams in the whole country, and we among them.
Oh, and also, how does it feel to be a part of the first ever Acadiana undefeated team?
I ain't gonna lie, it's good, but it's kind of scary.
Why?
Because think if you lose one game, that whole undefeated title gone. And so it's like it's scary, but it also pushes you, to not lose because you want to keep that streak going and going and going. And I hope next year that hopefully I pray we win all the games this year, go to the championship and win that. Hope next year they continue that legacy too of being undefeated, because not that many teams have undefeated seasons.
Yep. Who was How do you feel about this year's schedule? You guys face LCA, which I knew was gonna be a tough game, and y'all unexpectedly played John Curtis, and Ruston kinda gave y'all a tough game. How do you feel about this year's schedule? It's way tougher than last year.
Yeah, it's tough. And you gotta realize, and like some of the, not all games are scheduled to be played, due to COVID and stuff like that. So it's like it's a little confusing. But as far as it being tough, yeah, it's a tough season. But I mean, you gotta expect that when you know one of the top teams in the country, you gotta expect to. Yeah, you gotta like expect to play good teams and be ready for a battle. And it's like the tough games be the fun games with you. Because
Yep.
it's like a nice, it's like an even matchup.
Yeah. What team do you want to face in the state that is elite, other than
Elite.
Catholic and John Curtis?
Uh, an elite team.
A lot of people have been wanting to add in the card game.
About
I,
to say Ed, for me is Ed Nicole.
I've been wanting to add in the card.
Zachary too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind playing Zachary again because Zachary always a good game. It's always a tough game. That's gonna be a fight regardless.
A lot of people. I've been wanting to end the card game since the dome because I'm sure you don't know this, but Caleb's dad, Arsenal, his dad was about to fight with someone from in the car in the stands, and I guess they were talking bad about Acadiana, I think, and his dad was about to beat that man up. Ever since that, and then after in the car won, this girl was like, Acadiana finna lose when you're playing Destrehan, and ever since that, I was like, man, I just hope Acadiana play in the car because in the car thinks they're the best team in the state. I feel like they sometimes have it tough against good teams because they lost about 3 games against good teams, but this year they've been able to beat John Curtis and Catholic Bihar, who you guys are facing this Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, Ed Nicole good. They like ranked number 2.
Yep.
That's a They're a good team. Another good team I kind of want to play though. STM. I don't know if you know, but STM good.
Yeah,
All
bro.
right, and
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't mind playing STM just to see like how it is.
You know, let me see about STM. You know, the defense slacks a lot. Uh, the defense is the defense is good, but like you know, they tend to slack a lot. But their D line, uh, I don't really keep up with their D line, but their DBs is good. The offense is phenomenal. You know, they got Jack Bash, Carter Arsenal, Walker Howard, he was on pace to have 50 touchdowns this season already, and he's already on his 33rd touchdown, I think, in like 6 games, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so
Good.
that should be a real good game. I don't think
Yeah,
a lot of points would be high. You know, my senior year, I think, yeah, we faced them in the Jamboree, and we lost that game.
yeah. I was there. We lost. I was there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing STM.
you know, uh, you know, you're a senior this year. You know, how does it feel to be a senior? You know, looking back and you was just a freshman, not knowing
It's,
anything about high school or anything, and now you look at your life now. Like, what do you have to say for that?
it go by fast.
Yes.
Like very fast.
Yes.
Like it feel like just the other day. It was my first day of school. I wore a green polo and it was tucked in on the first day of high school. Dude.
Me too.
Exactly. And like
I didn't know. I
and
didn't know you had to keep your shirt. You didn't have to tuck your shirt in.
exactly me either. I was like maybe it's the same thing. No, I was like untuck your shirt and I was like all right cool. But I mean it go by fast and I know like as much as I'm like not like going to practice every day. I know like I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Like I'm gonna look back and be like, bro, that went by too fast. I want to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What have you learned from playing with Acadiana?
that you gotta be tough no matter what. Acadiana football taught me toughness.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because it's like as you like they talk. I'm not gonna say that. They don't do that. But it's like they push you in a way that make you like become a better person. If that makes sense. Like it teaches you like how to be tough as a person. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Or it's like I can't really word what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I understand.
Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. But like yeah, it pretty much football in general. I want to say teach you to be tough from like coaches and like how to deal with like people that dislike you, whatever. Like in games, people be yelling at you, "Ooh, y'all trash," yada yada yada. It teach you how to like maintain, yourself in those situations.
Yep, totally understand. You know, word around town.
Word
Word
around
around town. You know, there's a team in Lafayette, Louisiana. You know,
team. I feel
team in
Louisiana.
Lafayette, Louisiana. You know, it's been buzzing around. You know that Acadiana. Well, there are talks that Acadiana might. That's a big might lose to Lafayette High. How do you feel about that?
He said we
I said
might.
the same. Yeah, I said. Yeah, I know. I laughed too. I was laughing too. You know,
I'm
I
not.
don't.
I don't. I'm not gonna sound cocky because that's not it. But it's like no, I ain't gonna say that because Lafayette High they doing good. Honestly, they doing good. As far as beating us though, I don't know. It may be a good game. I don't know. I ain't really. You know, last time we Lafayette High, it was easy game. But this year, now they got like Coach Fig as head coach. They also got
Yep.
Theos a Pitt. That's
Yep.
off the board.
How do you feel
So
going up against him, bro?
honestly, I don't think I'm ready because it's like I know him, and it's like
Yep.
we friends. So it's good.
You're in a
And
group chat together.
exactly, it's gonna be like awkward. It's gonna be like
For
I'm
real.
gonna because like I'm used to him playing for us and being on the D line and going to
And
practice together.
scouts.
It's gonna be a whole different feeling.
Yep.
Oh man,
It really is crazy.
that's crazy. Oh man, I never really sat down and thought about it, but like that's
I've been
that's
thinking
gonna
about
be
it for a
everything.
while.
Well, I was saying, it's crazy. We play them next week, so it's like it's coming fast too.
It is. Are you having a senior night?
A senior night, I don't know anything about senior night. It was supposed to be a couple weeks ago. They canceled to do like the softball game. So if it were to happen, it would either be next Friday or sometime in the playoff, or we
Yeah,
just might not have one at all.
yeah. It would be the first home game of the playoffs, which would be the first
Yeah,
game. That would be ranked number 1.
yeah. Everything going by fast.
It is. It really is.
Like after the Lafayette High game, it's playoffs. When it gets sent home.
When is the dome?
When is the dome? I want to say December 28th. I could be wrong, but yeah, I want to say December 28th.
Oh, yeah, that's a Monday.
It's a Monday,
Yeah,
so the game should be on a Friday or a Saturday, right? Well, I don't know because it's around Christmas time too.
I think y'all's is the 26th. I think.
Yeah,
Let me see. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Who would you like to go up against in the dome
the dome.
this year?
I think what teams? I feel like
To be honest, what it's looking like, I've been keeping up with a bunch of teams. It's kind of looking like it's going to be y'all and Destrehan again if y'all make it. If both your teams make it, that's what it's really looking like. Because I feel like Zachary just lost to a team that isn't like overall all that. I feel like when stuff like that happens, I don't see that team making it to the dome if they can't beat a even solid team. They lost to Scottendaleville or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of looking like y'all and Destrehan.
honestly, I feel like that shit game gonna be tough. Honestly, because we played each other last year, so we know how each other play. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be a little tough game.
this year you're going to be starting. I was kind of when I was at
But
the
it's it.
because when I was at the dome, I was kind of mad. I was confused as to why they wouldn't put me in. To be honest,
Yeah, I slipped up. I lost.
how did you feel about that?
I mean, I was kind of upset. I was upset about it, but then, I'd rather succeed as a team than succeed by myself. So I was like, hey, I'm a supporting. As long as we win, as long as we do good, all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, even with the disappointment, you got a state championship with it.
Yeah. So I mean, it was all because even though I didn't start, I still was in practice putting in work.
Yep.
So and that's how I feel with like people that don't play, they still important on the team
Yep.
practices. Without them, you wouldn't be to the point we are right now.
Yes. Yes.
All players matter. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. I started something. Use that.
How do you feel about going up against Catholic BR?
Catholic BR. This is my first time playing against them, so I'm kind of excited. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited.
Yeah,
What's gonna throw me off a little bit though is playing on a Saturday night. I'm not used to playing on Saturday
yeah,
nights.
and I'm gonna miss it because I'm gonna be at work.
Why don't you just miss work?
Huh?
Just miss work. Come to the game.
I,
Come support.
no, I'm not gonna come. I'm not come to a game until the. I was supposed to come to the Southside game, but I don't know why. I gave my ticket to someone. I didn't feel like going
Man,
for some reason.
it's cool. We good.
Yeah. I'm gonna just wait till the playoffs come. I'm finna take off for the dome because I already know y'all gonna make it.
We,
Trying to sound
we,
cocky.
I mean, yeah, but say I wouldn't say that. I want to make it. I feel like we go get there. You can't just straight up say yeah y'all going to the door. No, but you can't say that.
Well, as a fan, I'm gonna say that, but as a player,
No, yeah, I mean as a fan you can say that, but you as a player you can't be all because as soon as you get cocky you
yeah,
lose.
yeah, because because I remember coach never wants to talk about that. Talk about week to week.
Yeah,
Practice to
like see, you
practice. Because
taking everything week to week.
because I remember when my junior year when we had lost to Puka. I ain't gonna say Heinfield. We lost to Puka.
Yo, lost the Puka by himself.
This dude
You know
literally
what's
scored.
crazy? I was watching that from the stadium. I was there. I was watching. I was like, yeah, we finna go. And then Puka in the pit himself.
He literally scored every single touchdown. But everybody was booking their stuff ahead of time, booking their rooms ahead of time. Stuff like that. Thankfully, you don't have to deal with that kind of heartbreak.
You never. I mean, just because it wasn't Puka, don't mean it can happen again with somebody else. Don't say that. Don't say that. You said because
Nah,
no,
I don't think that's gonna happen to y'all. I,
no.
I mean, Donald, y'all defense have been insane. Y'all have not allowed any passing touchdowns this season. And yes, I've been doing.
Honestly, no.
You guys have.
I'm proud
Huh?
of our secondary for doing. I'm proud of our secondary for that.
Yes, yes. I've been trying to tell people that y'all are the best defensive backs in the states, but LCA, I don't think they really like that much. Sage Ryan and Jordan Adams didn't like that much. They both blocked me on Snapchat, I guess for that. You know,
Black shake bag better.
I don't think they like that too much. Because Acadiana has really shut down a lot of great wide receivers, and I don't think people is really looking at that like I am. A bunch of 5 stars. Ian started his freshman year. He was shutting down the wide receivers from Landry Walker. I mean, he was just a freshman. He was very small as a freshman. He was shutting down some very great wide receivers, and I don't think people was looking at that.
Yeah, you gotta realize he a senior now. He bigger, stronger, faster. He
Yeah,
a whole different breed now.
totally forgot he was a baseball player, so he got a lot of speed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Who's your favorite teammate?
I can't pick favorites. I can't pick favorites.
Damn, another Dakota?
I'm trying. My favorite teammate, bro. My favorite teammates.
You don't have to answer that.
No, I'm okay. Honestly, it's everybody on the team, but like the people I really be cool with. You got
Cool with Josiah.
you got Justin Homie Josiah. You got Dakota, McChicken. You know how that go. You got JT cool, Sammy, Charles. No, you know who Charles low-key remind me of?
Tayshawn?
No, Biggie. The way he act, he low-key remind me of. Yeah, it's like Biggie and Tayshawn put together. That's who Charles remind me of.
Oh, wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. You ain't been there in a minute, so.
Yeah. I was supposed to come for the LCA game, but they sold out of tickets.
So that's it.
Yeah, very
Why you
fast.
need you should have got one before. But I feel like most game tickets for selling fast.
The day that I was gonna get it, they was selling the fan tickets.
Yeah.
They got this girl I know. She go to Acadiana. She could have got the tickets for us, but I didn't even think about that. But the day that we went, it was the day they were selling the fan tickets. They only had like 3 tickets.
How many you needed?
Oh, I don't know. They must have had a lot of people that bought it that was at school already.
Yeah.
The day before.
Yeah.
Y'all guys having an amazing season so far.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It looks like you're gonna be the first team to go undefeated 2 years in a row.
Back to back.
Right, and I'm sure your goal is to go back to back and stay
Yeah.
champion.
That's the plan.
That's
That's
the
me.
plan in the future. So, your next game is Lafayette High. I'm kind of confused as to why there's hype around this game.
Because you gotta realize that's our old coach.
Other than that, but how do you feel about How do you feel? How did you feel about the New Iberia D line? You know that D line is very good. I feel like even though the team is not all that, I feel
Yeah.
like they had the best D line that y'all face this year. Do you think that
Personally, the best D line we face,
other than LCA?
in my opinion, like honestly, if you ask me, the best D line we faced had to be John Curtis.
Also,
And that's just me. That's just like my opinion, my put out.
yeah,
It's John Curtis.
I know you had to go against Big E.
Who?
You went against Eleanor Noel, I think, from '92.
92. Yeah, all you see was 92. I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you was very hot during that game
Why you said it like that?
because McDaniel told me he said that a lot of people was out. He said a lot of people was out of power and a lot of people stayed asleep to each other's house and the announcer was seeing how hot it was.
Oh yeah. It was like in the games in the afternoon too. So the sun was out. It was hot. I caught a cramp.
Yes, I'm sure a lot of people was catching cramps.
I played mine off though. I played mine off.
That's
You
good.
can't even tell.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How do you feel about having your first interview?
I don't want to say I'm nervous, but I'm kind of just like I don't know if you noticed, but like I move around, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. It's kind of nervous though, because I feel like there's certain things I can and cannot say in this interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. If you need me to do another, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully, I got music. I was doing some school. I got music. If that mess up the whole interview thing, my bad. You should be good though.
Yeah, but you did good. I was nervous for some reason. I never did an interview in my life.
You got the questions. I don't.
Nah, I don't. I didn't write no questions at all. I told my mom I was gonna do it off the top because I'd rather do it like that. And I'm sure I got every question that I had in my mind. Yeah.
I mean, hey, you did good. Proud of you.
Yeah. But yeah, I stopped calling you Buddha a long time ago. Like
Yo,
2 months ago.
Louis, I go to practice. All I hear is double quarter pounder, McChicken, chicken tender, diet Sprite, large Coke.
Damn, you remember all that? My goodness.
Yeah, I remember all that.
You know, it was a joke at first, but I was kind of
No, don't
well,
don't do
to me it was a joke, but it was sort of motivation, because me, when I was there, I'm sure I was big as hell. I was 250, and now
I
I'm like
mean,
190, 196.
you getting skinny,
Yeah,
skinny.
I can finally see my look. I can see my Adam's apple now. Let me see.
Oh,
If you can't see yours, then yeah. You see, once you lose some weight, you'll be able to see yours. Like I never thought I'd see the day. Like it's crazy. I started eating different. Hope once you graduate, which is not long, which is not long which is not long away. You know, you could you start getting in shape. I mean, you ain't got to stay. You ain't got to be the. You don't have to be a lineman anymore.
I plan. I think I want to just get like swole or
Yeah,
like kind of cut.
that's my plan. I was getting swole this past summer, but school started and I fell off very
So,
bad.
so you've been eating now.
Uh, I wouldn't say I've been eating, but I've been watching what I've been eating. But since I lost weight, I can eat whatever I want. Like for the last hurricane, I ate about. Don't tell anyone this, even though this is recording. But, I ate about 30 cookies, bro. I ate about 30 cookies, some real
But that's a lot of cookies. I don't even be eating cookies like that. But that's a lot.
it was some sugar
That's a lot.
cookies. It was some sugar cookies. I ate that. No, So before I left, we had to go to somebody's house because our power was out. So before I left, I weighed myself, right? I was 203. So I ate about 30 cookies, some ribeyes, a salad, a sandwich, and some chips, and some
still going?
Huh?
You still naming food? I thought you was done after a ribeye.
Anyway, some asparagus, not some asparagus, some greens, and some salmon. I got back home. I weighed myself. I was still 203, and then I fasted for like I ate a little bit. I ate like less than 300 calories for like 2 days straight, and then I fasted for a whole day. Next thing you know, I look back at the scale. It was like at 196. I'm like, wow. You know, I'll be eating whatever I want, and then I just lose weight fast. But you know, once this semester is done, I got like 3 weeks left in this semester. You know, I'm gonna go start back going to the gym. I was trying to go with Adrian, but he didn't come with me yet.
If you need me to come with you, I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah, but I know you be having school, so in the days I'll be going, you be at school. I think.
Yeah.
I know you're at school now since they changed, since we went to phase 3.
Yeah.
How the senior year going for school?
It's different. Going to school at the moment. I'm going to school every other day, and I only got like 4 classes, so it's like it's kind of different. And but I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go to school till 8. Leave at like 12:40 something. So I'm not there for a whole day like I used to be. It's cool though. I like it.
Yeah.
And you know, with the day off, I get sleep longer than what I would on other days. It's cool though.
Really finna graduate already.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I still haven't graduation.
Graduated.
Are you coming to the graduation?
Huh?
Are you coming to the graduation?
Well, maybe.
You said maybe.
I'm glad I didn't go last year because it was way too hot.
You just are sweating, huh?
Yeah. Sweat like a bucket of chicken.
All right, bro. A bucket of chicken. Oh, yeah. Man.
Yup.
Dominic Hughes.
Call me that. Hey, don't call me that. Because before you came in here, I said I wasn't gonna say my name. Yeah.
Hey, it's still going?
Yeah, it's still going. I don't know. I'm sure it's been an hour.
So like, you can edit this out, right?
I won't. Edit what part?
Like the part right now.
I don't know how to. This is my first Zoom call. You know.
No, I'm talking about like for you. I don't know. Huh?
For my name?
No, for like, what are you posting this on like YouTube or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you can edit this part out.
I think I'm gonna have to ask somebody.
No, find a way to edit this out.
What you finna say about who?
No, I'm just saying it's like edit this whole part out. I just asked you if the camera was still rolling.
Yeah.
Edit that out.
All right, let me finish this video right. Let me finish our stuff right quick. Then I'm gonna stop recording.
Right,
but that's the video, everybody. Donald Collins, thank you for joining us.
No problem. You know.
Shout out to Donald Collins for spending this lovely dark night on Zoom. One of the most underrated linemen in the state. One of the most underrated one-on-one blockers in the state. Shout out Donald Collins. Shout out to the Wrecking Rams, Acadiana.
Sure.
Good night, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't talk to big girls. Good night.
Bro, you're not gonna do the Rams and
Wait. Wait, how could I forget? How could I
Come
forget?
on, bro. You can't forget that. You
Wait.
can't forget that.
Wait, y'all playing Catholic BR, right? Catholic BR?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I care about a lot of things, Donald. You know,
Uh-huh.
man, I care about myself, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
care about my mama.
Yeah,
You know,
she
care about
nice.
school.
School.
Care about church. Care about my job. You know, but
Yeah.
there's some things I don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things I don't care about, dog.
She don't care about.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's Catholic, Pentecostal, Christian,
Yeah.
Catholic BR, Catholic BBW, Catholic SSBBW, the Bears, Lions, Bear Cats, Bear Dogs, Cat Dog, Cat in the Hat, LCA, BBW, WWE, John Curtis, John Cena, John Witherspoon, John Legend, Nish, Dish TV, Yellow Jackets, Yellow Dykes, New Iberia, Newport, New Jack City.
Ooh.
Say it with me, Donald.
Let's go.
Oh, Ramsey full quarter.
Yeah.